So, apparently, according to the logic of the highly intelligent kids of the World Wide Web, if you like Cassie Rose from Minecraft Story Mode, you are automatically a simp. Hello guys, it's Cannon Soda. Welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna skip my long ass explanations and get straight to the point, because this silly little feud is happening at this very moment as I am recording, scripting, and editing. I originally intended for it to be short and quick, but there have been a lot of feuds going on as I was done scripting, which is crazy. But hey, at least I have more content to put on my channel. As you all know, Ellegaard 777, aka my online sister, loves women. And she definitely likes the character Cassie Rose, which honestly doesn't surprise me personally. I mean, like whoever you want, am I right? But there was one certain twat who seemed to take it very personally, and this person's name is Rating Sprunky Kids? Okay then. From what I can tell, this guy's probably trolling and just being a loser, because I know some tagging other channels attempting to troll them. But, well, I need content, and Ellegaard is my online sister. Plus, this feud is honestly pretty hilarious, so why not? Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get into this guy's community posts and comments made towards Ellegaard, shall we? So let's start off with this first community post where, what should we call him? How about Communist Kid? Yeah, that's a good one. In this community post, Communist Kid says this: Ellegaard 777 is simp for commenting I love hashtag Cassie Rose MCSM. Yeah, the simp part is exactly what this guy starts raving on about like 20 more times because he has no argument. Also, I love how he censored love, because behind the screen, he is so raging that Ellegaard likes a fictional character. Let's look at the comment section, shall we? Because trust me, this gets a lot more interesting and funnier. So our other online sister Max decided that she has had enough of Communist Kid attacking Ellegaard for liking Cassie. So she says this: leave my little sis alone. She didn't do anything wrong to y'all, so I suggest y'all leave her alone. Oh, don't pretend to be victims, because it's not gonna happen. So y'all are making Ellegaard a victim. Y'all have no evidence, so leave her alone. We're an online family, and we always look out after each other and combat against haters like him. Also, even if Ellegaard did simp over Cassie, well, that's too bad. You have no choice but to deal with it, bitch. Okay, so this is where it gets very much bizarre. Remember earlier how I suspected Communist Kid was a troll? Next comment might as well just solidify my point in. Oh boy, it gets really freaking hilarious. First he says, I don't care, and then he goes on. An unbreakable union of free republics. Great Russia has wielded forever to stand. Long live the created by will of the peoples, the united, the mighty Soviet land. Okay, I don't feel like reading it all, but I'll let you read it yourself. But oh my god, this is the funniest shit I've seen of this drama. I love how it has absolutely nothing to do with Ellegaard simping over Cassie, and this kid just goes off about a country that no longer exists. And yes, I can very much tell it's a meme because, well, people have been memeing the Soviet Union for years. Even I did at one point. I will also say that I'm pretty sure this guy just copied and pasted it from Wikipedia or ChatGPT, because considering his other comments and community posts, his IQ is probably at Bailey's level. Under the same post, Ellegaard was very much confused, and the conversation goes like this: the fuck you mean, simp? Ticky, take this user away from me. Uh-oh, did she see that? He is scared that Ellegaard actually arrived to comment. Lol, you should be scared. Well, you didn't mention me, so how about you stop that? Or you might get into trouble there, and I don't want any of that. So please, leave me alone. I don't know who you are. And then this other guy named Maibu let's say Mibu fan. Mibu fan jumps on. I'm assuming this is one of communist kids' low IQ friends. They also become important later, trust me. Ellegaard is Simp Boy. Ellegaard x Cassie Rogues MCSM. And then for some odd reason he links another community post. I'm not sure what it is, I haven't checked, but I'm assuming it's one of those posts which we will get to later. But anyway. Oh, so you ship Ellegaard and Cassie? Whoa, thought you were calling her a simp. Just kidding, he's too dumb for that. And by the way, Mibu, Ellegaard already has a girlfriend. And she still has the right to like Cassie, so ha! Simp. Excuse me? You came here targeting me for no reason just because I like/love a pixel character in Minecraft story mode. It doesn't mean I'm simping over her. Choose some right words next time, kid. You also might like some other characters. And if you thought the communist copy pasta wasn't enough, you have more coming. Another one of those goons comes along to comment and posts this. And when translated to English, you get, well, a bunch of more nothing burger paragraphs. You know, I am not bothered to read all that because this guy goes right back to whole simp bullshit. Oh, and he also posted again for some reason. I think he was very much caught up in trying to own Ellegaard or something that he didn't realize he said twice. How odd, right? But wait. There's more. He posted this pointless community post showing us how much Ellegaard lives rent-free in his head, and is too afraid to actually spell out Cassie's name. Also, I noticed that you spelled it wrong. It has 2 S's, not 2 A's. Maybe go back to school instead of trolling my online sister. Oh, and here's another one. This person still wants to blabber on his case about Ellegaard being a simp by sharing this video titled, "Signs You Are a Simp." Because apparently he still mistakes liking a fictional character for simping. And no, Ellegaard is not simping over Cassie. There's a difference. Here is what simp means, and read it carefully. A simp is internet slang for someone who shows excessive devotion, attention, or sympathy to someone else, usually in the hopes of winning their affection or a romantic relationship. Key characteristics: over-the-top devotion, bending over backward, spending money, or doing favors for someone who rarely or never reciprocates those feelings. Loss of self-respect, doing whatever another person wants, often at the expense of one's own dignity or boundaries. Unrequited pursuits, wasting time chasing someone who is clearly not interested or is taking advantage of the attention. Origin and evolution, simpleton. Term is actually a shortening of simpleton, a historical word used to describe a foolish, gullible, or silly person. Hip-hop slang. It was used by various hip-hop artists in the 1980s and 1990s as a slang insult for men seen as weak or overly submissive. Social media boom. The word went viral on platforms like TikTok around 2019-2020 as a widespread internet slang term. Usage examples. Verb, to simp. He's simping for her, buying her expensive gifts even though she barely talks to him. Noun, a simp. Stop being a simp and start standing up for yourself. See? That is literally not what Ellegaard's doing, my guy. Maybe look at what words mean before you throw them around for the sake of trolling. Oh, by the way, remember that Mibu guy from earlier? Communist kid second in command? Well, looking at his channel, he's also a low IQ troller. And if you look at his community posts, he is also trolling Ellegaard. He thinks Ellegaard flips you off through heaven. He spams the word simp, and he also links a video about what simp means. So like communist kid, Mibu has 0 functioning brain cells whatsoever. Oh, by the way, a quick little edit while making the video, I found out that Mibu and communist kid are the same person. He says it in his bio. I'm not sure why he used a separate account. I think it's to make it look like he has supporters and that none of us would notice. But I get to that later. Let's move on. Alright, here's another one I want to share. So in this community post, Communist Kid links a video where you choose not to give Winslow to Cassie. And for some reason, the caption says, "I mocked this." It makes no sense, but then again, nothing these people say or do makes sense. But, as we all know, it was an obvious jab towards Ellegaard. I think the point of this post was to show Cassie being left behind, and Communist Kid thought this would make Ellegaard all sad. Even though it's literally a fictional character? But anyway, Max doesn't comment under there yet. Instead, Communist Kid posts yet another long-ass comment, and when translated to English, it's a lot more Soviet word salad. I'm not gonna read this nonsense, because I'm pretty sure he did not write that. So, moving on. This section is pretty short, but I'll make it quick because of this. For some reason, Mibu, who's actually Communist Kid, goes on a long-ass rant where he roasts, quote-unquote roasts, Cassie Rose, but whatever the heck he's saying has literally nothing to do with Cassie. It's like the communist shit they've been commenting. It's a huge bunch of word salad nothingness. I am not bothered to read all of this just to tag Ellegaard. How great. I wanted to show one more funny and immature post. So, Communist Kid yet again makes another post towards Ellegaard. This picture is literally just Cassie with an X over it. Like, oh no, I bet this would so hurt Ellegaard's feelings. Shiver me timbers. As if a giant X over someone's favorite character would be so harmful. But anyway, Max comes back to Ellegaard's defense and tells him off with this. "You're a hater and you're simping for Ellegaard. Leave her alone. So what if she loved Cassie Rose? That's none of your business, and you do care. Stop simping for Ellegaard, for fuck's sake, kid." Exactly. Thank you, Max. You said the quiet part out loud for everyone to hear. Max is right. I have not seen Ellegaard simp that much over Cassie, but Communist Kid sure does love talking about Ellegaard supposedly simping over Cassie. Rage baiter. This is not rage baiting. By the way, I know you're using your old account, so stop this nonsense and leave my older sister alone. She's having some reasons here. You are the simps, not me. Can't I love/like a character at all? Or you guys really like to ruin people's lives that did absolutely nothing wrong? You guys are mad and our lives are much better than yours. You're still a child, and when you grow up, you will realize it and regret it. Grow up and touch some grass, please. Boom. Mic drop. She left no room for discussion. And about that all account bit, it sounds very much believable that this kid will make several different all accounts to make it look like he has more people on his side, when in reality, he looks just like a loser. So maybe do me a favor and do something worthwhile with your life instead of projecting. I tell you guys, they don't know when to quit. I thought this was gonna be some short video, but oh my god, they just keep going and going. So while I was scripting, I thought this was gonna be it, but while I was having a busy morning, this happened. Yep, more arguing. Let's read it, shall we? I'm not simping. Ellegaard, he says I love Cassie Rose and censored again. And he says it again for some reason. I'm not he, I'm a she. I'm a damn woman, and show me some respect at least, you moron. Ellegaard is stupid and is simping that stupid Cassie rude. I'm not simping for him, and his simping Cassie rude. I don't know why you're saying that, but okay. Cassie Rose Glazer, rage baiter. Again, with the rage baiting. This is... Oh wait, I already read this, I think. And then he goes on another long communist word salad rant, blah 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 blah. Get lost. No, you get lost first and leave me alone. You guys started first. Okay, so what? Come on, answer me. But wow, what? Cassie Rose? If Cassie Rose is gay, then good for her. Also, I just realized it's nearly Pride Month, and I bet that'll make him and his imaginary friends so scared. Lol. So, sometime after this, Carmen and his kid decide it would be a good idea to go after Max, since, she's naturally involved in defending Ellegaard. Carmen and his kid basically went to Max's channel and decided to comment on one of her recent shorts. It went like this. You a go kid. Rage baiter. Do you have proof I'm a rage baiter? The proof is that you hate my fan cannibalism, not a cannibal. How can I hate your fan if I don't even know this person? I'm not kid, and he's the one rage baiting and simping Ellegaard for liking Cassie Rose. Ellegaard has her rights to like/love Cassie Rose, and I don't see anything wrong with that. So? You like to rage bait on people just because they're doing nothing wrong. Stop simping. You a go kid. You a go kid, lol. Where's the proof that I'm a kid? Your sense doesn't make any sense. Again, I have no idea what the heck he is yapping about, but considering he has very little brain cells, I wouldn't put too much thought into it. Also, I say communist kid because I'm pretty sure this is just another one of his ults, and he's pretending to have a lot of fans, when in reality, he's hardly even relevant. Anyway, we are at the end of the video. There was probably more screenshots after this was edited, but I don't want to wait till last minute and add more. But anyway, I don't know if it's projection or this guy's scared of the gays or what, but my guess is the latter. And I know what you're going to say, that this dude is just trolling and that I'm being into it. Yeah, I know, I get it's not serious enough for a whole ass video, but I still want to make it anyway because it was funny. In case you weren't paying attention to my intro. Oh, and one more thing before it's actually the end of the video. My online sister, Ellegaard, she is cooking up a video that'll be coming out exactly 2 weeks from today on June 10. It'll be an interesting one, so look out for that. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Bye.